Oh, so full. So much food. Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Retro Gamers Podcast post Thanksgiving. Episode 209, Larry here.
And Anthony here.
And are you still working off of leftovers?
No, well, dessert wise, yes. Regular food, no. It was a very light, calm Thanksgiving food wise. So, did you just stop eating?
Just about. There was enough leftovers to choke a horse, and
Nice.
it was worth it. And I'm not even a fan of leftovers, shockingly.
Wow.
But yeah, you would think, look at me, and you're like, that's all he eats is leftovers. But
No, you're not the only person I know who's not a leftover person. I do know other people who like. There's just something about it that's not appealing.
actually, it's specifically the day after. Like, I didn't have. Well, first of all, hopefully everyone had a wonderful and safe Thanksgiving.
Yes.
In the U.S., everyone else hopefully had a wonderful Thursday, and with me, like, I'm not crazy about leftovers. Literally 24 hours later, like I had it on Saturday, but the food was tremendous. So good stuff. Yeah, I'm reeling from it, and for the first time ever, and I enjoyed them. Candied yams.
Oh, really? First time.
Never. I'm not not really
Not a yam guy.
not a yam guy, not a sweet potato. My potatoes should be, like golden color or something. But candied yams, that's new, and I liked it.
All right, good. Well,
So-
look, it's always nice to try something new because you never know what you're going to wind up liking.
Especially at 40.
It doesn't matter. You know how those, you know how you see those like posts of like, I was this
Yes.
year old when I found out about this. Well, you
Yep.
were 40 years old and you found out you like candy yams.
Absolutely.
That's all.
So it worked out well. But yeah. So coming off of that, we're gonna have a good episode here this week. We got some fun stuff to talk about. But first, because we are way overdue on this,
It's amazing how quickly we can forget something. So our apologies.
and
in advance.
and it wasn't out of malice. It just actually we meant to do it that week. Stuff came up, and then off to the wayside it went.
Yep. So thank you for remembering, Larry, because I didn't remember.
So we are here now to announce the winner of the episode 200 shout out contest. If you remember back in episode 200, we had some wonderful fans of ours give us a nice shout out, and those 6 contestants are now in the running for either, and it will be their choice, a copy of Battle Princess Madeline on the PlayStation 4, still sealed. Great game. This was from a Kickstarter I did. Well, no, I didn't do it, but I paid into it.
Donated.
And I got the game on the Switch, but I got a physical copy anyway, so well worth it. Or my my very used Nintendo Switch version of Space Invaders. What is this? Invincible Collection that I basically discarded after playing it for no other reason than just I should have just bought the version that I ended up buying, which is all in English, with a couple extra games.
So there you have it. It's like what to choose.
And this one comes with a download code for a game called Arkanoid versus Space Invaders, which I already used, so you can't use that. And I'll sign it for you to depreciate the value even more.
Yeah, we already talked about that. You shouldn't do that.
So again, it will be player's choice. And since one of the contestants might be international shipping, I do believe this definitely works on any Switch in the country in the world. I do believe this is region free.
Okay, well there you have it.
I'm pretty sure it's region free. If not, just keep it. Okay. So our contestants are I'm not gonna use any last names, for the privacy of them, and if I can, I'll use their hashtags here. I mean their at names. Good friend of the show, Jason, Charlie, the Unfun Gamer.
Yes.
I thought long and hard on this one because you're constantly putting me in check, but I'll let you in.
Which I personally love, so thank you for doing that.
Zero Scroll, friend of ours, Josh, and CBM Games.
All right. Well, here we go.
So-
And how are we picking the winner?
In a random wheel that hopefully will come up around now-ish. will magically appear on the screen. And let's see how good Anthony is to sync it up with by the time I say I'm spinning the wheel. So we'll see how this goes, how editing.
All right, spin the wheel, Vanna.
Here we go. Spinning in 3, 2, 1, go. Spin, 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 spin. It's slowing down. And the winner is Jason.
Oh,
Jason
very nice.
is the winner.
That was quick. There was no sound effect or anything.
Yep, and I totally forgot to record that, so there will be no video of that. But I can tell you, but here, I'll do this then.
Please show the wheel.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Oh, come on.
Yeah, we can't see Jason's name, unfortunately.
I know. I swear to God, it's well. Look, you can.
No, you can see everybody else.
You can see everyone else's. So just yeah. So
just do me a favor. Take a screenshot of that.
I
please.
will. I'm doing it right now. We had a whole conversation before we started recording.
We literally talked for about 10 minutes before the show about how we were going to put this together. And he's like, and it all hinged on Larry recording the actual spin. So as you can see, he can't even deliver on that. Little too much, little turkey hangover.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go, folks. All right, Jason. So
congratulations. For shame.
I'm sure you'll be contacted before this episode drops. And you have your choice again with Nintendo Switch or PS4. If you have neither one of those systems, you're hell out of luck.
The games that he showed. Games. Not the console.
No, we can't afford. Wow, I'm done. Good night, folks. All right, Ant, take it over.
No, I think that might be the end of the episode right there.
Oh my God, that's why we're live to tape, folks.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Nevertheless, Nintendo Switch game or the PS4 game, your choice, Jason. Congratulations. You and your wife will love them.
Awesome.
When you choose.
Congratulations, Jason.
All right. Now let's get on to stuff I can talk about, and I won't screw up as much.
Well, that's debatable.
That was epic. I'm telling you. All right. So while we record this, we're in the middle of Black Friday weekend, which is also kind of the end of Black Friday month.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, we should just call it Black Friday month. Now, granted, there's always extra stuff they throw in on, Thanksgiving week, but still, I mean, the sale started November 1. So
yeah.
Let's face it.
I am currently, and it's weird why I'm debating it. I don't know why, because I don't know. I just don't pull the trigger on it, but I'm debating. Right now, really the only game I'm looking into is Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Now the regular Mortal Kombat game, I think it's like $15 right now.
Mm-hmm.
But they have like the DLC and the add-on expansion packs.
Yep.
So I'm looking for Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, which is like everything right now. That's still full price, $60.
Which console are you looking at?
That's what I'm debating.
Okay, so if you PS4 it, we can play.
But here's the thing. All right, so I can get it on the PS4. I can get it on the Switch, which is good for traveling. And I use this. My Switch is my most used system, but I don't get the full that 4K capability.
Plus, you can't play me.
This is true. Xbox One, I can get it on.
Yep.
I don't have a lot of games on Xbox One. Plus, either PS4 or Xbox One will have the free upgrade for when I get the 5 or the Series X. And then I'm like, but I also have that poor little Stadia that's just kind of sitting there.
But again, I guess the question comes down to, when I look at games like that, I look at the system. And this is the reason why I'm on the PS4 more than anything else, because more of my friends in LA play on the PS4. So I basically buy anything I can play with them on the PS4. So that would be Mortal Kombat, Dead by Daylight, all that type of stuff. Because that's where my friends are.
Now, granted, there is cross-platform play. So,
true.
So in the long run, it's not going to be an issue.
Yeah.
But it's still which one do I get it on? Yeah. Again, first world problem. I'm aware of it.
Yeah, huge first world problem. And that was the only game you really had your eye on for Black Friday?
Yeah, because it really wasn't, as far as Nintendo's concerned, I'm pretty good to go with the... I mean, there's... a ton of games on sale, those dollar games or whatever. I'll pick up a couple of those. Course. There were some arcade archives and Neo Geo archive games on sale. So, all right, I'll pick up a few of those. Xbox One, not so much. And the PS4, I got to go through. I really got to kind of deep dive into the PS4 sale. Usually sales are good.
Yeah, usually they have like a ton on sale.
Yeah.
I mean, my Xbox One is a glorified paperweight. I haven't turned it on in a very long time. So much so I should probably check the batteries in the controller to make sure they're not melting.
Gotta hate that caramel.
Yeah, I really do. But in an unprecedented move, this was the first year on Black Friday I did not buy any games, which
Really?
was very strange. Yeah, normally that's the day I stock up. Like I'll buy like a ton of games, and then they'll never get used. But this year, and you know what it is too. Like I was trying to figure out. I was like, why is it? What's the problem? I can't seem to find anything or whatever. There are a couple. Mortal Kombat 11 is one of them that I want to pull the trigger on.
Okay.
And then the other one, GameStop has the Avengers for $27.
Yes.
So those are the only two games really I saw where I was like, I should pick them up. But the main reason why I didn't pull the trigger on anything this year is because I just bought the PlayStation 5 2 weeks ago. So that was a huge purchase.
Okay.
And I bought Miles Morales Spider-Man, which I am purposely not playing because you can finish it so fast. It's not like,
really,
it's a short game. I've only put about 4 or 5 hours into it and I'm already 40% done.
Oh, wow.
So it's like I can sit down like today and play through the rest of it. So like, and I'm just trying to space it out a little bit.
Okay.
Because it's the only PS5 game I have right now. Outside of that, like Demon Souls is definitely going to be my next purchase. But because I bought the PS5 2 weeks ago, it's like I didn't want to go dump a ton of money on a bunch of other games because I'm like, well, I got to pay that off. So I was like, I'm not going to pull the trigger. And granted, now the PS4 sale, like I'll go through the store again. I've gone through it twice already. Most of the stuff that I want, I've already got. So
okay.
So I'm in pretty good shape. And the Switch sales were good, but again, it's like I'm not like I don't want to even I don't want to drop $40 because that's basically what the sale price is for all Switch games. I don't want to drop $40 on games I'm probably not going to play for a few months, and that's where I'm at.
And which I totally get because I think now we're at that point now in our lives that now it's starting to become budget wise and what we should purchase, what we can purchase. We should do an episode on games that we've bought that we've never touched.
Oh, that would be really cool because I have a ton that are still shrink wrapped.
It's really something that we should probably look into in the future. So,
yep. Well, I think that's a great episode to cover at some time in December as we come upon Christmas and we buy more games.
There we go. Just feeding the need. That's all. Just feeding the need. Feeding the want, really.
I'm just like looking at all my games right now and I'm like, didn't play that.
You can do what I'm doing.
Yeah, I could do that. But yeah, but needless to say, Black Friday sales were still pretty solid. There's a lot of good stuff out there, a lot of good sales out there. So, if you, and again, as of Tuesday, some of these may be done. I don't even know because with the way, how shopping is this year, because it's 2020, there may still be Black Friday sales going on Tuesday. We have, Cyber Monday is coming up as well.
True, yeah.
Or is that this Monday?
Usually it's the Monday after.
So we're dropping the day after Cyber Monday.
So we're after everything. Yeah.
Yeah. But who knows if it's Cyber Monday, Cyber Tuesday, because let's face it, businesses are just trying to make money.
True.
There was an interesting thing though, since we're talking about sales now, and I don't know if this will still be up on Tuesday, but a friend of mine texted me yesterday about this, and apparently you can get 3 years of Xbox Game Pass for $1.
3 years?
3 years. And right. And it's PC World put out this article on how you do it. And basically, the wording on the when you purchase the Game Pass. Okay, so here's what.
Keep changing your email. Just keep getting the free.
No, so here's how to get it. So what it says is, if you're looking to load up on Xbox Live Gold at a discount, okay, so you can. Okay, so basically what it is you get Xbox Live Gold, right, on your account. When you do that, you get right now they're giving an offer for 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate.
Yes.
If you renew Xbox Gold. But they add a month tacked on. It's really weird the way that they word this, because it's like, um, if you pay for 36 months prepaid,
Okay.
it will transform the 3-month Xbox Game Pass to 36 months of Xbox Game Pass, and it charges you $1 for it.
I feel like that's like a glitch somewhere that may have been worked
It
out
may
already.
be it may be, no, because he did this yesterday, as of Friday, like, yeah,
Oh wow.
Friday. He did this yesterday. So yeah, so right now he locked in 3 years of Game Pass for like $3,
That's I mean
or a
that's
dollar. I'm sorry, no, $1.
yeah. Wow. Okay. I think we'll put
Which is
that,
insane.
if you haven't done so already, we'll put that article on the
Yeah,
Facebook page.
I'll throw this on the Facebook page. So if you can follow it, it works. Because my friend who plays everything, he texted me. He's like, yeah, he's like, I did it myself. It worked. My next new charge on Xbox is in 2023. So
Awesome.
he did confirm that he now has
All right.
3 years of Ultimate Game Pass Ultimate for $1.
That's insane. That's kind of like me. I got my what is it? I got like the first 2 or 3 years of Nintendo Online
Yeah.
for $10.
Yes.
So all right.
Which is
Yeah,
awesome.
no, yeah, definitely
So,
try it out, everyone.
yeah, cool little trick there.
Absolutely. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All right, so then basically, so like you said, and you really haven't done any shopping, nothing online or anything like that.
No, I mean, I did buy a Legend of Zelda Triforce Tree Topper.
Did you? Oh,
Yes.
let's mention real quick. I sent you that link of the Christmas music.
Oh yeah,
Did you get a chance to listen to it?
No, I didn't.
I got this email from it's this Eric. I'm gonna mispronounce his last name. Buckholz, Buckholz. He's got some good like video game based music and stuff. You can find him on Bandcamp and Apple Music and Amazon and stuff like that, Spotify, all that fun stuff. He put out a Merry Hyrule Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and it's 8 songs, and it's Christmas music done in the style of Zelda music. So mostly instrumental. There are a couple of songs with actual words in it. Like "Oh Sacred Light," I think almost sounds like an original song.
Oh, cool.
But definitely check it out. But if you go into, definitely check out the 12 Days of Christmas version.
Oh
It is
dear.
great.
Okay, cool.
It's got some humor to it, and it's just fun to listen to.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah, no, I just pulled it up on my screen so I can listen to it later. But yes, a Merry Hyrule Christmas.
yep. I mean, just to go through the track list, just a couple of them: Clocktown Sleigh Ride.
Silent Night with a K.
Yep. Din Rest Ye Merry Deku Shrubs.
Nice.
No, Scrubs, actually. Scrubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's only about a half hour to listen to. It doesn't take long at all, but it's a fun one.
Maybe I'll listen to it today, because after we're done recording, I'm probably gonna go online and do some shopping.
Yeah, I gotta start decorating.
Oh,
Speaking
that's
of
already done.
speaking of shopping, let's get into it. Yes, I went to Game On, so I picked up some stuff. And let's get right into it.
I just picked up something heavy.
Oh boy, just pulled out your back, picking that thing up. Look at him. Oh, he's looking into the camera at least.
He just keeps getting bigger.
Yeah. Well, that could be the owner's issue.
Well, no, it's not the owner's issue. I'm not getting bigger. Or, well, maybe I am a little bit. Stupid Thanksgiving.
My parents' cat actually watches television.
Really?
Sits there and watches TV.
Mine do not watch television. They watch me watching television.
And like if like a cougar or a panther shows up on the screen, oh, he flips out.
Nice.
All right, so I picked up some cool stuff. I think some pretty interesting stuff from Game On, so I'll just get into it real quick.
Very cool. Let's see it.
So first of all, I picked up a game that I saw reviewed on Angry Video Game Nerd. It's actually not a good reviewed game, but I saw it. I'm like, yeah, let me try it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Street Fighter, Streetwise.
Final
Fight. Excuse me.
Streetwise.
Final Fight Streetwise. I'm sorry.
Yes. Okay.
Ignore the baseball logo. Obviously, they reuse some of the covers.
Clearly.
But, use game. But still, very cool. I made the mistake. It's for Xbox, and I don't know why I thought it was compatible on Xbox One. It's compatible on Xbox 360.
Okay.
So I got to go break out the 360, but nevertheless.
Or break out the original Xbox.
That too, but that one I think is broken.
Aww.
For because I do have the power converter for the Genesis, I picked up a classic that looks actually really cool, kind of upgraded for the Master System, I should say.
Do tell.
Choplifter.
Choplifter. I used to love that game.
Get to the Choplifter.
No. That's something different.
What the game looks like.
Very cool.
So very cool.
Yeah, I used to. Yeah, I like that game a lot.
So now that I have to wait till February for a 32X, kind of, sort of, I'm still starting to pick up some 32X games, and this one actually, literally, someone just sold it to Game On, and I was there, so I was able to pick up right there. Zaxxon's Mother Base 2000.
Ooh, never played that.
It's a really interesting looking game, and it's on 32X. I saw some gameplay on YouTube, and it looks really cool. Zaxxon, your scroller, but it's on like a corner, like you're on a diagonal basically, but classic nevertheless.
Cool.
And then a game which I believe, so on Fun Gamer, get ready, I believe was one of the original pack-in games for the Sega CD, because it's in this weird cover.
Okay.
Soul Feces.
Sulfies?
Soul Feast.
I wouldn't know if that was a pack-in game. If I remember correctly, when Sewer Shark was what I got with my Sega CD.
I think it was like one of the first ones.
Ah, gotcha.
So,
okay.
Because it's in this packaging, and I remember Sewer Shark coming in like this.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, were all of the launch games in that packaging?
I think so. I think there was also a Sherlock Holmes games that was a launch game.
Yes, I actually have that game.
Oh, do you? Oh, that's cool.
Somewhere. Do I have it? Yeah, I believe I bought it.
So,
pretty sure it's here.
And again, it's pretty cool shoot 'em up. So again, got to wait till February to play it, but got it ready to go anyway.
You need to do like a shoot 'em up marathon. You have like every shoot 'em up game.
No, I've been thinking about that. I got the Darius collections, like all the arcade shoot 'em ups, arcade archives. I just, it's a genre that I love, and I like it also because I feel like you can just pick it up, play, and if you don't, and when you're done, you're done. You know what I mean? There's really, really nothing to it.
No, totally get it.
So that is on what I've already purchased. Later on today, from recording, actually at 6 p.m. Eastern, I am looking to pre-order a game from a company that has put out games on a limited basis.
Oh,
I put out games. Hold on.
I know this game. I know this one.
So they put out games. They do a run for a limited time.
Yeah.
And it's a company I believe I may have mentioned once or twice before.
It's a company I love, actually, because I constantly get cool games from them, isn't it?
And Strictly Limited Games is the name of the company. Because I will not name that other has-been company.
Limited Run Games?
But Strictly Limited Games, who are celebrating their 3rd anniversary. So congratulations.
Good for them. Congratulations, Strictly Limited. They're also a great company.
They are. All joking aside for Strictly Limited, they are amazing.
Yes.
I am not joking about Limited Run. So Strictly Limited, and there's a bunch of, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of sites out there that do these single runs, but it looks like Strictly Limited is starting to get their, well, not starting, they've been around for 3 years, but they're all right, fine, all joking aside, all hatred aside, Limited Run does do a lot with their reprints and stuff like that.
Yeah, they
like
do a lot of
Wars
reprint stuff.
Strictly Limited seems to be going after more games, almost like arcade versions for the home consoles, and some a couple of original games that are going to Strictly Limited. For example, and you can find them strictlylimitedgames.com.
Yeah.
For example, coming out on the Switch and the PS4, Ys Origin, the prequel to Ys 1 and 2.
Nice.
Something like that. there was a game called Crosscode, which is a 2D action RPG, 16-bit style, that is coming out digitally, but again, for limited time, you can pick up a physical copy.
Nice. And you know how I feel. You know how I feel about physical copies.
And I will say this: strictly limited games, and at this time, them and one other site I'll talk about right now have converted me as far as physical copies.
Ah, there you go.
So as much as I love digital copies, really, and honestly, for no other reason than just the room, it's a complete storage issue.
Yes.
Strictly limited, and some of these games you can get digitally, but not all of them. But I gotta say, I like strictly limited. Now they are based out of Europe, so admittedly, I am paying a little bit. Oh, everything all right over there? I didn't.
Cat.
Okay.
Cat
still
just
with us?
destroyed half my desk jumping
Still with
off
us.
of me.
All right.
Figure that out.
So, the prices are in euros, so the US dollar conversion is a little bit more, but I still think worth it. And in fact, as we speak right now, I have, because none of the games have shipped yet.
37 games in your cart.
Close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games on pre-order.
Oh dear.
With them. And I mean, the first one I placed was back in August. Oh, September.
There he is back there.
There, yeah, he's
Culprit.
Like right now, I have, for example, on order Space Invaders Invincible Collection with the English version,
Right.
And Turrican Anthologies Volume 1 and 2.
Yes, I remember you talking about Turrican.
Because I couldn't do the math on that one.
No, you did not, did you?
And Strictly Limited was awesome. I told them the mistake I made, and they were cool. They canceled my original order, and then allowed me to place a different order for the correct stuff.
That was nice.
Oh, they were awesome like that.
Very cool.
A new Darius collection, Darius Cosmic Revelations. I have also another Darius extra version. This is going to be a Genesis cart.
Ooh.
This particular Darius.
Very cool.
And now that I think about it, I think I have that on my other Darius collection. Oh, well. And a game called Cotton Reboot.
Okay.
A game from, I think it was canceled, never really made it to home consoles. It's a kind of called a cute shoot 'em up, but it looks really cool.
All right.
And today I plan on ordering a game called Clockwork Aquario.
Yes, I just saw that. That's like on the front of their page.
Yeah, and what sold me on it was them saying it has a Super Mario Brothers like feel to it.
Huh.
That
I thought
sold...
what was I was gonna say, I thought what was gonna sell you on it was and I'm just learning about this now. Obviously, Clockwork Aquario was the last arcade game ever developed by the legendary West 1-Bit Entertainment in 1992, but it was never finished.
Yep.
It has now been completed.
Yes, and that's what they do. Again, sometimes take a lot of these out-of-print games and complete them. So that's what I'm going to be looking to get today, and not the collector's edition, which is cool. You get a lot of cool stuff on the collector's edition or the ultimate edition. I'm just going straight for the games. But check out their site, because this is the same site where I also, through Retrobit, but they're doing it through Strict Limited as well for the European market, is where I'm getting that Toplin Shoot 'em Up series.
Oh, okay, cool.
Those 4 Genesis carts. But yeah, if you go to the store, a lot of cool games. They have a Bubble Bobble game. It's called Bubble Bobble for friends.
For friends, yeah.
Yep. And a lot of cool like RPGs and everything. They focus on PS4 and Switch. And I did read their facts. So basically, Switch is region free. So you're good to go there. Because remember, these games are coming from Europe. The PS4 games, the games themselves are region free.
Yep.
So you can play the PS4, the physical PS4 games on any PS4. But they do say any DLC, you would have to create like a European account, because the DLC would be exclusive to Europe. But usually,
to Europe,
8 times out of 10, the DLC is already on here, I guess. It's probably already updated. So
makes sense.
But in any event, and all the games that I've, short of that one Genesis cart, everything I've ordered is for the Switch and will be for the Switch. I think it's just easier to deal with. But yeah, no, they broke me of the habit of digital only.
Good. I mean, look, everybody's got their preferences, and I know you are the digital guy, to me, the physical guy. But but it's there's always something about having that copy in your hands.
I
You know
get
what
it.
I mean?
Totally
It's why
get it.
to me the PS5, like the extra $100 to me is worth it to get the ability to
Mm-hmm.
own the physical discs.
Mm-hmm. And
So,
plus, you have the older ones.
well, yeah, plus all the
Yeah.
PS4 games that I have
Yeah.
on top of everything else.
Now, just real quick, I just want to mention one more site that I kind of discovered recently, but they're cool because they go back, like they have games for the NES, the Super NES, the Genesis. It's a company called Pixel Heart.
Mm-hmm.
PIXELHEART.EU. They're a German company, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I'm looking at them now too.
Same deal. They put out these games, like these one-off games, for this, but they're more broad. Xbox One, PS4, Switch, like I mentioned, older consoles. What kind of caught my eye with them is their NES lineup. They have some cool NES games. Holy Diver. I have a copy of the special edition Holy Diver that I got from Retrobit.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Famicom only game, but they released it for here in the US. But what caught my eye many years ago, I did a Kickstarter where I bought those little mini Coleco games, and one of them is Rainbow Bright.
I was just about to say it must be Rainbow Bright Journey to the Rainbow Land.
So you can get that game on the NES.
Nice.
Which I think is pretty cool that they got the rights for Rainbow Bright. So
it's not like Rainbow Bright's doing anything fantastic right now. So.
But I'm saying that's an IP. You know what I mean?
No, very true.
So,
ooh, I'm looking at their Super Nintendo games,
see?
and they got some interesting ones there.
As Anthony now searches through.
Yeah.
Check out their Dreamcast lineup.
Dreamcast. I love my Dreamcast.
So,
but they have PAL and US Japan.
I was just gonna say, be on the lookout for this one. This one, I think some of the carts are European, some of the carts are North American. Japanese carts, remember, on a Super Nintendo, they'll play. Just pop those 2 pins out in the Super Nintendo, and for an NES, just get a converter. No big deal. But
Finding Teddy.
The Dreamcast lineup, they have some cool Dreamcast games.
Yeah. They have the Escapee.
Yeah. See?
Interesting.
So pretty interesting to check out. Check them out, pixelheart.eu.
Very cool. Yeah, no, this is a really cool site. I may wind up doing my Black
Again,
Friday
that
shopping
whole
here.
Just be, that whole euro conversion, a little pricier for us, but I think in the long run it won't be too bad. So
no, I don't think so either. Oh, did you see that they have consoles?
I did, but their
Neo Geo Mini and the
yeah, I think it's stuff you can get from and that.
Elsewhere.
Well, the Res looks pretty interesting, but again, it's a Retrobit. Retrobit's a company that I've ordered some stuff from here in the US.
Yeah.
They
also have controllers.
Yes, they do. Again, I think through Retrobit as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
so
very
cool
cool
stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely check those two sites out.
Awesome.
Other than that, on my end,
mm-hmm.
really not much else.
Yeah, I had a feeling we may have been going a little short this week because it's the holiday and stuff like that. But a couple of other things to point out, and I posted the article. I believe I did it on Thanksgiving, but Nintendo has signed a license deal with Puma.
Yes.
And on Black Friday, they released the Nintendo Puma sneakers, and I have to say, I'm not a sneaker guy. I'm not one of those people, like some people love collecting sneakers. More power to you, not my thing. I was like, but these Nintendo sneakers, I gotta say, there was one pair I saw. I think it may have been the Mario Sunshine ones. Trying to think back, that I was like, I want those.
Yeah, no, they got some really cool ones. The Mario 64 sneakers are sold out as I'm on their website right now. Everything's excluded from discount.
But they basically, have sneaker designs for a number of different Marios. So you have Super Mario 64. You have Super Mario it was Galaxy that I liked. I wanted the
Galaxy is pretty.
sneakers.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet looking.
They have Super Mario Sunshine. They have 2 pair of Super Mario Sunshine, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have the original NES.
Yes, those look really
Super
cool.
Mario Brothers sneaker. Yeah, those are cool. But I gotta say, the ones that really grabbed me were the Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
I really not Sunshine, Galaxy. The Galaxy ones I thought were really awesome. So.
And beyond that,
and they were the most expensive ones too.
Of course. Through Puma, though, they also have a little bit of a clothing line. They got some hoodies, some
Mm-hmm.
t-shirts, some shorts. Actually,
Yep.
the Super Mario Bros. Shorts look pretty cool. The red and blue ones.
Ooh, the Galaxy ones are still
It's
available.
got that dark purple
All
to
right,
it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that up on my screen. So those may get purchased,
Awesome.
but
I
that'd be
believe
great.
Puma though is not the only company though that is doing this crossover.
No, no. I mean, look, Nintendo's been. I want to say they don't do it. They weren't doing it that often, but lately, all of a sudden, they're doing deals all over the place because now Nintendo has also teamed up with Champion
Yes.
to come out with a series of with a clothing line, essentially, with a lot of crew shirts, hoodies, stuff like that, and I want to say they're all Mario specific, if I'm
Yeah,
not
it's the
mistaken.
35th anniversary, so
Yeah,
everything's
for the
Mario.
35th anniversary. So we got a whole bunch of like I like the there's a t-shirt with Toad and the Champion logo. I really
Yes.
like that one.
Yep.
That one's really cool. They have Mario they have Mario shirts in kanji, which I thought was really cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, kanji, Japanese.
Yo, no, no, I know. Yeah.
And yeah, so the hoodies look really cool, men's and women's, depending on what you want. If you want your princess hoodie, it's available.
You got it right there.
But just really cool stuff. If you go over to champion.com, you can search that out and find out, pick up a Mario shirt or something.
And not only that, but if you're a My Nintendo subscriber, I guess for lack of a better term, there's really no subscription for it. They're doing a contest. You can enter a raffle that you can win. Actually, I don't even know if that raffle's still going on. I gotta double check. But you're able to win a specific champion hoodie, only available through the contest.
Yeah.
So uses those silver and gold coins that you collect as you do different stuff on the website and everything. So something to check out. So Nintendo Mario, he's out there, and they said that was going to happen. As the year goes on, through the end of March is what they're celebrating this 35th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. Who knows what's going to be next? Because I feel like this isn't the last of it with the Champion and the Puma.
No, probably not. I'm sure they're going to be dropping some other things. I'm sorry, if I was still in that business, I would probably know by now. But I am
Fair
not.
enough.
So.
Side note: for the Super Mario Brothers Champion hoodie, the reward is no longer available. Never mind. All right, so that's no longer possible.
Well, there you go.
But nevertheless, all righty, sounds good. Other than that, I'm pretty much good to. I mean, really, like you say, wasn't much to do this week because of the holiday week. So, the only other thing to mention for me is I've just been purchasing like a lot of, not at once, but lately, like I said, the arcade games on the Switch. I just purchased because it just got released. Russian Attack.
Oh, nice. That was a good game.
So,
do I still have that? No, I don't have that. Oh yeah, I do.
Well, this is like the original arcade version.
No, I know. I'm just remembering, like I have it on
that. Yep.
Yes.
Classic.
Yeah, so yeah, but very cool.
And also, like and recently I purchased, which I've always wanted to play. I never played originally, but now I'm obsessed with it. Circus Charlie.
Oh wow, okay. I've never played that.
I never played it, but it's such a fun game to play. Games are $8. Sometimes they go on sale for $4.
Yeah.
But again, well worth it. And these are the arcade versions.
Yep.
You know. So you're not missing out on anything. So
yeah,
and they're available on other systems as well.
Very cool. And and I started playing Super Mario Sunshine for the first time on the 3D All Stars for Switch. It actually got me to turn my Switch on for the first time in months. But I think I'm like I've got like 12 sunshine things.
Oh, you're already in? Okay.
Yeah, no, like I'm 12 suns in or something like that. And it's a fun game. Definitely a cool follow-up to Mario 64. So yeah, so far so good.
Awesome.
Yeah, it seems like a typical Mario adventure. And then my current obsession though on the PS4, I started playing one of the many games that you get free for PlayStation Plus members.
Yes.
And I got this one a while ago, and it may also be part of the collection you can download on your PS5 because you get 20 free games on the PS5 if you're a PS Plus member. It's called the Talos Principle. And it's kind of like, I don't know if you remember me talking either earlier, was it early this year? This year. Or last year, I don't remember. But The Witness was this puzzle game that I was obsessed with. that I plowed through in like 2 weeks. So
Hmm.
Talos Principle is similar to that. It's a puzzle type game, and you're walking through this, these, beautiful landscape and everything like that. And there are puzzle pieces you need to collect, but obviously there are challenges you need to do to collect the pieces. And then they unlock levels of this tower that the voice of God in the game is telling you should never go to.
Okay. Okay. Kind of
So
like the Forbidden Apple.
yeah, basically that's what it is. He's like the whole game is it's a little bit it's very existential. It's about life and death, heaven and hell and stuff like that. But basically the God in this game is telling you, it's like, I will give you eternal life in paradise and all this stuff, but don't go in that tower. So
And the base of the game is going in the tower.
well, basically the whole point of the game is you're collecting these puzzle pieces that unlock the levels in the tower. So eventually you can get to the top of the tower. So I'm curious to see where it goes. I have a feeling at the end they're going to give you a choice between the last level of the tower, or there are these really big cathedral-like doors with a bright light behind them. So I'm making
Deep.
so right. It's a very, very deep game, and the more that you go into it, the more it's like it questions humanity and the ability of choice and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh God, this is such a heavy game.
What you want in 2020.
Yeah, exactly what I needed in 2020 is I need to rethink the meaning of existence. And so I'm doing that through the Talos Principle. I hate myself. So
It's like that game I was playing. Remember the interactive movie, The Complex?
yes.
Like I started playing it like during like the original 2-week quarantine when there was when there was really nothing to do. I'm like, all right, I got this new game. Let me play. It's about a virus outbreak. I was like, oh, fantastic,
Done.
perfect timing.
But yeah, that's perfect. I would play through it if I were you.
Oh, you know what I downloaded? I think you completed it, but it's free for PlayStation Plus members in November on the PS4. Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight.
Yes.
Hollow Knight is amazing, and I still haven't gotten the definitive ending because there are like 5 different endings, and the definitive ending boss is ridiculously hard.
So I can't wait to start that, actually.
Yeah, I downloaded it for PS4 also, even though I played through it on the Switch. But
Gotcha.
absolute, like one of the best Metroidvania games I've ever played.
All righty, cool.
Absolutely fantastic. And then one more thing to note, just because we did not do this last week because we had a lot. I think we had a lot to discuss last week, and
we forget a lot of stuff.
We forget a lot of stuff, but no. This was just, we didn't do a retro birthday, and this just so happened to pop up on somebody else's feed, so I shared it on ours. But can't go by without saying, on November 21st, it was the 22nd retro birthday for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and the 29th retro birthday for Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. They both came out on the same day, 7 years apart.
Wow. All right, first of all, the fact that Link to the Past is almost 30 just hurt me.
Next year, 30 years old.
But Ocarina of Time, one of, if not, I mean, for I think almost every list, it's top 3, if not the top Zelda game.
Yeah.
That's 22 years, and that's pretty wild that it came out on the same day. Again, 7 years apart. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's why I just wanted to bring that up, because obviously 2 of the most beloved Legend of Zelda games of all time. Yep. Again, when we talk about our top Zelda games, it's usually these 2 and the original that always seem to jump on top of the list. So
totally. I think mine usually always fluctuates a little bit, but I think Ocarina of Time has always been in my top 3.
Yeah, it's one of the games like I itch to go back and play again, but I know once I do, I'm going to be like literally invested in it completely.
Yeah, you're in. But you can probably get through it quick or quicker.
No, I don't remember any of it.
Not like the original Zelda that you fly through.
See, that was one of those games that like I've played through so many times that now it's like just muscle memory. Like,
have you ever beaten the Master Quest on that one?
No, and I've started it. And I just haven't.
Right.
Would that count as a game in our what you call it, competition?
I don't.
It's a different game.
And technically you have to. Yes, I know you can put the Zelda code in, but technically you access it after defeating the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you get a newer ending. Not like it's not like Ghosts and Goblins,
right?
Where you got to beat it twice to get the real ending.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think we may have to leave that one to the audience. I'm kind of feeling no.
Okay.
But I still want to see you play it.
And I was going to say, I would lean yes, because with the exception of level 1, everything has moved around. So everything's in a completely different place. And to be honest with you, I don't know. I remember starting it and not getting very far. So I don't know where anything is. So it would be like me picking up the game for the first time.
And speaking of that, don't forget there's a Master's Quest for Ocarina of Time,
which I also haven't done.
That one I don't think I've ever I have it on the GameCube.
I have it on the GameCube, and I believe I also have.
I think you can get.
It was released on something else.
I don't think so. No. I think you can get a physical copy, but it's like
a
ROM.
Wait. Didn't you give me a physical copy?
Is Dust Till Dawn like the Master Quest?
I thought maybe that.
I always forget.
It. Yeah, I think that might have been
quick.
it.
Let's find out super quick.
But yeah, so I haven't done. Yeah, I've never done the Master Quest on Zelda. See, now I have to do that.
Oh no! Dusk and Dawn would have been the 64 disc drive expansion.
Oh, the expansion. Okay, that's right.
But you can cheap plug. I think Game On has it. I think someone threw the Master Quest onto a ROM, which was put on a physical cart.
Yeah.
So,
well, but I have it on. Yeah, I have it on GameCube. So
no, of course. Yeah.
Look, I love Zelda, and there are so many Zelda games I haven't played. It's just like it would take me probably a good year to get through all the ones I haven't played. So,
all right. Well, we'll get to it at some point.
The same way I'm going to get to my NES Lego set, which I haven't done yet either.
Awesome. Anything else on your end?
No, that's
all right.
Everything I can think of at the moment, and I'm sure, as usual, like you said, we always forget things.
Well, coming up now, I mean, we got a couple cool topics to talk about, games that we've bought that we've never played. I know we definitely have a listener of ours definitely wants us to kind of deep dive into Sega, our memory and our history of Sega.
Sega, yes.
Sega, yep.
Sega.
So we got some stuff coming up, and with the holiday season, we'll definitely check it out. So,
yes.
But in the meantime, Ant, where can they find us?
They can find us at facebook.com/retrogamerspodcast, at theretrogamers.com. You can find us on Instagram at retrogamerspodcast, on Twitter at retrogamerspod. You can watch us on YouTube and Instagram TV, or you can listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts. We are everywhere. And if you want to email us, you can email us at email@theretrogamers.com. If you have any topics you want us to cover, if you have any comments you want to share, good or bad, we are here to listen.
Yes, we will cope with you. And definitely smash that thumbs up button on the YouTube page. That helps us even more, I think, than the views. But yeah, definitely hit it. Takes a couple seconds. Hit that thumbs up. Share. Let everyone know. With that, I think I still got some more turkey calling me. So I'll probably head out to get that.
I have some pumpkin cheesecake in the fridge.
Oh, pumpkin cheesecake. That sounds disgusting.
No, you know what? I hate cheesecake. But if you can find a cheesecake that doesn't taste like cream cheese, I'm all in. And pumpkin cheesecake is delicious. It just tastes like pumpkin.
Isn't cream cheese like the main ingredient in cheesecake?
Yeah, exactly, which is why I hate cheesecake.
Fair. I don't like cheesecake.
With two exceptions. Pumpkin, and this is both from Cheesecake Factory. Pumpkin cheesecake and tiramisu cheesecake does not taste like cheesecake.
Interesting.
So
I love cheese. I love cake. Not a fan of cheesecake. So
yeah, see, and I never was either. My poor mother. My mother makes cheesecake every year for the holidays, and I never eat it because it's disgusting to me.
We'll tell her to put pumpkin in it next time.
She tried.
Aw. Oh well. With that, folks, and I will catch you during the week.
Yes, sir. And
folks,
have a good week yourself.
Thank you very much, and we will catch you everywhere next week on the Retro Gamers Podcast.